y'all. Bad Mike told you time and time again.
Yo, the Atlanta Falcons have signed a big-time running back out of the UFL, according to James Larson. The Atlanta Falcons have agreed to terms and to signings. The UFL. I don't know why I want to say XFL, but all right, the UFL signing. Well, he was the leading rusher for the UFL this year. He rushed for 514 yards, 4 touchdowns. Obviously, he was one of the best players on this particular team, but in that league, right? And like I said, this dude is a playmaker. The more that I look at him and look at his film, look at the film on him, Corbin he's a straight line guy. He reminds I want to say he reminds me of a bigger, more. It's kind of hard to get a gauge on what he is. But this guy's a straight nose. Look, he runs so freaking hard too. But he has that breakaway speed that you need in the offense. Like, he doesn't play around. It's not a lot of wasted movement, and that's one of those things I always tell y'all about. And looking at prospect, is there a lot of oh my gosh, this kid is very electric. Oh boy, Jace McCullough better watch his back with this guy. Carlos Washington better watch his back with this guy, because this dude, he is very electric. So he played at Florida State, and we already know with Florida State, obviously we've been pretty successful with players at Florida State, obviously with Devontae Freeman, but the kid definitely has, I think he had like a 1,000 and something all-purpose yards from Florida. He can catch, oh my God, he can catch the ball out of the backfield, and he can make something happen once he gets the ball out of his hands. So want to kind of give you guys a brief take on Ja'Shawn Robinson. Jesus Christ, how this kid not make this dude? Yeah, and he has the speed to break away. As I'm watching it right now, he had 1,059 all-purpose yards with Florida State. Yeah, this kid is something. So again, I'm not going to be long on this, but I'll give you guys a take on Ja'Shawn Corbin. 8 total touchdowns, 1,159 all-purpose yards. And he's done that a couple of times at Florida State. Yeah, this dude, he's fast. The best thing that I like about him, no wasted movement. I don't want my running backs tiptoeing and hop stepping in the backfield like Devontae Freeman, and that's kind of one of the reasons why Kyle Shanahan, benched him at some point. I get why he did it, because you don't want your running backs tiptoeing when he sees a crease. It reminds me of Jarius Norwood. It's a weird comparison with him, because he reminds me of Jarius Norwood. But his lower base obviously is much more different. He has size, and he likes to run. Oh, he's physical on top of it. Yeah, this kid may be a sleeper, man. I don't know how the hell he got to the XFL, UFL, excuse me, which is pretty much the same league. But yeah, this dude really has the athleticism and the breakaway. And like I said, he was one of the most electric guys coming out of in the UFL. And I look at his highlights. Yeah, this dude is definitely fast. He's physical. He can catch the ball out of the backfield, which is going to be essential with this Atlanta Falcons offense. Being with a quarterback like Michael Penix, you're going to have to catch the ball out of the backfield. And to be honest, this kid ended up being who I think he can be if he can, pick up the offense and he can pick up the offense quick or as fast as possible. Jace McKellen, yeah, Carlos Washington, a lot of these young running backs, yeah, it just adds that much more athleticism on this offense, and especially the backfield. And like I said, with a guy like Tyler Algier at some point, I don't know if he's going to be back with the Atlanta Falcons. I know a lot of fans would like to see him, and I'm sure a lot of his teammates would like to see him also, Tyler Algier back. But like I said, he's this dude. He's big, he's fast, he can catch the ball out of the backfield, and like I said, he can do it all. And he plays obviously in college. Yeah, I like his feet, his patience, he's physical. Yeah, this Corbin kid is yeah, he's something. So I would like to see how he's gonna do. Oh my God, the breakaway speed, and he does not like to. Yeah, he doesn't run away from the contact. I like this kid, but let me know what you guys think about that, man. Like I said, Corey Gear reminds me of the Chargers. The Chargers left Turner and Sproles. Like I said, he's kind of all that. Floyd Dunley says, as fast as being, yeah. Yeah, man. I like what I've seen from him so far. But like I said, man, you guys go ahead and do your homework on Sean Corbin. The Atlanta Falcons have signed one of the better and most electric offensive stars in the UFL. Like I said, obviously, yeah, he is very physical for a guy that athletic. I like this kid. But let me know what you guys think about the man. Hit that subscribe button right here on Atlanta Falcons Nation. Mad Mike Sports, the Unholy Alliance, man. Do your homework on Sean Corbin. Again, the Atlanta Falcons have signed Sean Corbin, the star running back out of the UFL. Like I said, he led the league. Okay, he led the UFL in rushing. So this is a quality guy. Again, man, if you have not already, check out the community tab. All right, you guys can post things now, okay, on the Mad Mike community. It is available. So if you guys want to, showcase or have conversations of your own, now you have the opportunity to do that. With your screenshots, put a screenshot up, start a conversation within the Mad Mike Sports community. All right. So again, appreciate it. Rashard, he's already posted something up there, and I would love to see what you guys would like to do as far as starting conversations, whether it's basketball, wrestling, football, it doesn't matter. You guys throw it up there in the community tab, and start a conversation. So I appreciate everybody for continuously supporting the boy at Mad Mike Sports. And that right there is the bottom line, because Mad Mike said so. Again, Sean Corbin has been signed by the Atlanta Falcons. And we will be back. The Ladybirds will be back at 8 o'clock. Okay, Tuesdays. May have some other stuff going on, but for sure I will have more uploads coming for you guys. And that's all I got to say about that. And I'm out of here. Deuces.
Put your eyes back in your head.
Pry their eyes open and force them to see the truth. We will skin the sheep and sacrifice the weak. The Unholy Alliance has arrived.